Mic mute, please.
Dah.
Okay. Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. My name is Zari Syuhada binti Nordin, metric number 273142. We are from Group 4, Eccellente Design and Co. Our team consists of 5 members, which are Muhammad Zahin Lukman, Priya Tarshini, Wan Shafika, Zulaika and Leslie is myself, Zari Syuhada. I'm going to begin the presentation by explaining the problem identification. So, what is the problem that we found out? Based on the preliminary investigation, we found out that manual recording system is no longer applicable during this era of globalization. Pardon me, era of globalization. For Eccellente, we have a public mart as our client, which is a mini mart located in Perak. We sent a representative to conduct an interview to analyze more about manual recording system. In our client case, we found that they are currently using manual attendance recording system, which is not that efficient to be used nowadays. So, our team have done a great research and found the solution to solve this issue. That's all from me, and I'll pass to the next presenter to continue. Thank you.
Hi, I am Zulaika binti Mazilan and my metric number is 269840. I will continue to present about problem that occur in a public mart by using manual attendance system. First problem is manual encoding of attendance. The employees of a public mart updated their attendance to their manager through WhatsApp. Because of that, the employees did not know their actual working hours. Besides, the employees also can commit time theft by come late to work as they only update their attendance through WhatsApp. By continue using this manual attendance system, the manager can sort out those employees that come late to work or those who are absent without notice. It is not easy for the manager to keep touch of their employees whether they are arriving on time for work or are stealing time. Next, the second problem is it takes longer time to process data. The manager of a public mart need to key in the data of each employee manually. It will cause the data that recorded by the manager not tally with the actual data, as it is not constantly updated. The manager also need to double check the data carefully so that there will be no mistakes in keying the data. Besides, it will be problem when the file that kept by the manager is missing. If there is no other copy, the manager need to restore the data and it will be difficult to ensure all the data is up to date. Other than that, when there is other mistakes or changes or correction that made by the manager, the transaction must be completely redone rather than just updated. The third problem that will be facing by a public mart when using the manual attendance system is wrong data or input of each employee. If there is mistake in entering the data, it will lead to inaccurate records, misinformation and others. Besides, a public mart also can run into trouble with their budgets and taxes. The wrong data that key in by the manager can be restored, but it will take a long time. If the manager just left the wrong data without correct it, then a public mart may lose their profit. That's all from me. I will pass to other presenter. Thank you.
Hi and good day. I am Priyadarshini Ravichandran, metric number 273409. As our team had discussed about the problems faced by our client before, which is manual recording for the attendance of employees, we had planned to have some alternative solutions to overcome the problems in order to have a systemized and well-developed system. First thing first is to introduce ID card system to record the attendance of the employees in our client's mart. This is because ID cards contains the details of each employee such as their names, ID number, contact number, email address, and etc. Moreover, it's a self-provisioning tool where anyone with the ID card could record the attendance for any other employees. For example, by using ID cards, there might occur fraud like recording attendance for co-workers. Hence, by using the ID card, the attendance system might not be fully systemized. Our next idea is to provide thumbprint system to our client. This thumbprint system will be accessed by the owner only. Besides, this system can be used to increase payroll efficiency as well as report the absenteeism, attendance, overtime, and bonuses accurately for each employee. Thumbprint system would enable the management to link to the payroll system where the management can reduce the occurrence of any mistakes or disagreements in calculating the wages of employees. This is because when the employee scans their thumbprint for the attendance, it will be automatically record the time they clock in and clock out from the workplace for our client. This will ensure the fairness in calculating salary for each employee at the end of each month. The third idea is to provide face recognition system, where it is a saving and reduces contagion in workplace. When contagious illnesses such as colds and viruses spread throughout the workforce, it can increase the incidence of employee absences and significantly reduces productivity. With face recognition, employees can enter and leave the facility in considerably less time. There is no any need to touch the surface of the system to clock in or clock out from the workplace. This saves their time as well as minimizing the spread illnesses due to physical contact. On the other hand, the face recognition system might have some technical problems in recognizing the employee's face sometimes. This would be a problem or challenge in workplace for our client where face recognition is being practiced to record the attendance for the employees. That's all from me, and I would like to pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Thank you for the presentation. Now I'm the next presenter. Assalamualaikum and hi to everyone. My name is Muhammad Zainul Zulkifli, metric number 272748. And I will continue this presentation by explaining the process of evaluation which focuses on the implementation process and determine how successfully the project followed by the strategy. After considering several factors that influence our project, we are come out with feasibility analysis to evaluate the system. And the first is the operational feasibilities. They are referring to the how the purpose of attendance system will be used in the daily operation after it was done developed. After precision of consultation and interview with our client about their poor management on attendance system using manual record where workers only need to update their attendance to WhatsApp group, we come up with new attendance system using biometric technology or also known as fingerprint attendance system. This new system will require minimum amount of training since employees just need to remember to always scan their thumbprint to clock in and clock out or as their attendance that they will not be counted. Company management or recording attendance will become a lot easier and faster. With just scanning workers' thumbprint, the attendance will automatically record and save in company data that later will transfer to salary system data. And the next is the economic feasibility. Economic feasibility will help determine whether the project financially will benefit to the company with outweigh estimated costs. It includes expenses for the software development costs, includes expenses for the software development team, project hardware and system costs, facility costs, and more. From our project, we come out with 5 types of cost estimate, which are direct material costs, system costs, labor costs, other costs, and intangible costs. We also consider the tangible and intangible benefit of project towards our client company. For instance, under the tangible benefit, our clients will enjoy a high technology of attendance system that has cut excess costs that provided for inefficient employees, and under the intangible benefits, management can enjoy fast and better information update about workers' attendance reports that have for internal evaluation. And next is the technical feasibility. We find some obstacles that might occur from this technical issue. Firstly, since our client company located in quiet rural area, it will might effect time taken for our company to get supplier and finish tasks. Therefore, we also come up with few higher which full solution like getting a new supplier that near our client and hire extra workers like technician and programmer to solve this problem. We also consider getting antivirus software for our attendance system software to ensure company information will be protected. And next is the schedule system, schedule feasibility. Under the schedule feasibility, it is important for a company to implement the project in good and acceptable time frame after considering the interaction between cost and time of the project. From the schedule feasibility, we be able to make a rational and systematic project time frame that help making sure we are always on time and important to follow it as it can reflect our company discipline. Thank you. That's all from me.
Thank you. So right now, I would like to explain more about why we make this decision making for choosing fingerprint system. So after considering all the factors, ideas, and requests by our customer, we decided to choose this fingerprint system. It is the most popular way of acquiring details of any person, and it is the easiest and convenient way of identifying a person. First, it consists of a scanner or sensor, a specialized computerized system, and it also consists of software application that manage the interface between the sensor and the computer system while carrying out the comparison. So before we make this big decision, I would like to explain more about the benefits. So first benefit is it's easy, convenient, and fast method since it's use a highly accurate sensor. The fingerprint image can be acquired using a different sensor. Example of the capacitive sensor, which obtain a pixel value based on the capacitance of the fingerprint's characteristic, as each character like a finger reach and have a different capacitance, and the thermal scanner, which measure the difference in temperature over time to create a digital image. The acquired digital image along with the extract detail are then compared with the existing detail in the database print record for matching, and if image are then matched together, the person identified within a few seconds of putting their fingerprints on the glass surface. Second is a high security. The biometric data fingerprints used belong to a person and cannot to be modified by other persons. So fingerprint identification is a method of identification based on different patterns of human fingerprints, which is unique and the pattern remain the same for a person throughout his or her life, making it infallible method of human identification. Third is prevent from fraud among workers. So workplace times and attendance fraud occurs in many ways when employee accept pays from the employer for time they have not actually worked. Since an employee is not actually in working during their shift, it is considered a fraudulent activity. Therefore, the main reason behind deploying a fingerprint time clock for employee time and attendance is to eliminate these types of attendance fraud. Therefore, there is a less chances of time if an employee must physically present to clock in and clock out. And last, and then next, it only require a small space to install it. We choose to use BioFinger 4. It is one of the brand new fingerprints new series attendance system machine that only requires small space of a company to install it. And usually, we will put this machine near to worker restroom or company office so that it will be easier for them to access it. And lastly, it is a cheaper system compared to others. To compare with other systems, this attendance system is most economic system that will benefit to the company that outweigh their estimate costs. We also consider the tangible and intangible benefit of project towards our client company. For instance, under the tangible benefit, our client will enjoy a high technology of attendance system that help them cut the excessive costs and provide for inefficient employee. Under the tangible benefit, management can enjoy fast and better information update. To summarize about our cost estimate, we can conclude that the cost estimation total of 40,200 ringgit will outweigh the benefits that later on will be enjoyed by our customers. That's all from our team. Thank you.
Thank you.